a new voice emerges. Fatima Payman's bold move. Former Labour Senator Fatima Payman has launched a new political party, Australia's Voice. Payman announced the party on Tuesday, October 9, 2024. The move comes after Payman left the Labour Party earlier this year. She cited disagreements over the government's stance on Israel as the reason for her departure. Payman aims to provide an alternative for voters disillusioned with the major parties. Australia's Voice will focus on giving a platform to those who feel unheard. Payman stated that the party will be independent. It will not be affiliated with any specific ethnic or religious group. She stressed the importance of representing the diversity of Australian society. Payman believes that Australia's Voice can offer a fresh perspective. She wants to address a wide range of issues affecting Australians today. Challenging the status quo, Payman's criticisms and vision. Payman is openly critical of both the Labour Party and the coalition. She accuses them of neglecting the needs of ordinary Australians. Payman argues that both parties have become too focused on maintaining power. She believes they have lost touch with the concerns of everyday people. According to Payman, the two major parties have a stranglehold over our democracy. She feels this hinders the voices of ordinary citizens. Payman believes a new political force is necessary. This force needs to challenge the status quo. It needs to bring about meaningful change. This change must benefit all Australians. Payman's criticisms resonate with a segment of the population. These voters feel disillusioned with the current political landscape. Australia's Voice, a party in the making. Australia's Voice is still in its early stages. Payman is actively recruiting members. She is in the process of developing policies. The party is also preparing to contest future elections. While specific policies are yet to be fully outlined, Payman has given some indication of the party's direction. She has indicated that Australia's Voice will champion progressive reforms. The party will advocate for social justice. It will also push for economic equality and environmental sustainability. Payman believes that by focusing on these key areas, Australia's Voice can make a difference. She wants the party to make a tangible difference in the lives of ordinary Australians. Section 4. A name that sparks debate. The choice of the name Australia's Voice has drawn criticism. Some Indigenous leaders find it inappropriate. They argue that the name is insensitive. They say it does not consider the historical and ongoing struggles faced by Indigenous Australians. This is particularly true in relation to their voices being silenced and marginalized. Critics argue that using the phrase Australia's Voice without acknowledging the specific challenges faced by Indigenous communities is tone deaf. Some say it is potentially offensive. They believe that the party should have consulted with Indigenous representatives. This consultation, they argue, should have happened before adopting a name that carries such significance. Payman has acknowledged the concerns raised. She has expressed her willingness to engage in dialogue with Indigenous communities regarding the party's name. Section 5. From refugee to Senator Fatima Payman's journey. Fatima Payman's journey to becoming a senator is remarkable. Payman arrived in Australia as a child refugee from Afghanistan. She became a senator in 2022. Her time in the Labour Party was marked by both achievement and controversy. Payman was a vocal advocate for a number of causes. These included negative gearing, aged care, child care, and First Nations issues. However, her support for recognizing the state of Palestine led to a suspension from the caucus. Payman felt isolated. She ultimately resigned from the Labour Party, accusing it of intimidation. This experience solidified her belief that a new political force was needed in Australia, one that would genuinely listen to and represent the voices of all Australians. Section 6. An uncertain future, the road ahead for Australia's Voice. The future of Australia's Voice remains uncertain. Payman's decision to launch a new party has been met with mixed reactions. Some praise her courage. Others express skepticism about the party's chances of success. However, Payman remains undeterred. She is committed to providing an alternative voice in Australian politics. Only time will tell what impact, if any, Australia's Voice will have on the Australian political landscape. It will be interesting to see how the party develops its policies. The party's success in attracting members and contesting elections will also be crucial. One thing is certain, however, Fatima Payman is a force to be reckoned with. She is determined to make a difference. She is driven by a belief in a fairer, more inclusive Australia.